so I stopped here because I got a little freaked out back there. My legs are kind of shaky. I was coming down the hill. The roads are a little more wet up that way, so I was going kind of slow because there's all this crap in the shoulder. And then I hit something with my front tire. I thought that was going to blow out, so that kind of freaked me out. So I was kind of slowing down a little bit more. And then there was this car from over here was going to turn, and I was worried it was going to turn in front of me, so I was kind of worried about that. And then there's this huge pile of gravel coming up in front of me, and I didn't have time to really stop, so I just kind of slowed down a little bit and, you know, kind of just had to hit it at speed, I guess, and hope for the best. And it's pretty deep, but luckily I kept it upright. And man, scary. I don't know if you ever had those moments, but like right before I hit it, I was like, I'm probably gonna crash. But what's funny is I've had a few of those moments and never did, but the times I have crashed, I came out of nowhere. So I don't know. Stay safe out there, have fun. Can't go one fucking week without a flat. Well, these little pieces of wire, like from a tire bead, which wouldn't have been a problem if I was on tubeless, but I still haven't had time to fix this tire. And the problem I'm having is around here, there's so much crap in the shoulders. Like, I keep getting punctures that are big enough that tubeless won't seal them. So I think what I'm going to start doing is running tubes with sealant inside, which is kind of like the worst of both worlds. It's going to be heavy and it doesn't feel great, but man, I'm just tired of this crap. Also, I spent yesterday doing this. I've got new chain rings. I got the rotor oval ones, the Q rings, and so I got new chain rings, the chain's new, cassette's new, bottom bracket's new. So it's riding pretty well. It feels like almost a new bike. Yeah, my last chain rings were like so pointy that it was starting to slip on me when I put some good power down. So I've been doing that for a few weeks, so I finally got around to changing these, and when you know, it rains. So I gotta clean it all again, man. I had these SRAM, I think it was Force 10 speed, 165 millimeter cranks, but these rings would not fit because I don't know if it's kind of hard to explain, but like, you see how this is round here, but some of the chain rings go up like this, and then since there wasn't that space there, it wouldn't fit between like right here where the crank arm is and in the middle, so I couldn't get it up high enough. That's what she said. But anyway, yeah, so that was kind of sucked, but luckily I had this other FSA crank, which is good enough, I suppose. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna really notice the difference, but I did like the Force better, and I do like 165s better. But today is like my second ride. I did like a really short ride yesterday, and so it's hard to say like what's placebo and what's real. But man, even on the first ride, it felt like the pedal stroke is way more smooth. Like if on your regular chain rings, and again, this may be just like a new in my head kind of thing, but you hit this spot where you're pushing hard, and then it's like there's a little dead spot. But here, it's almost like you're applying even pressure the whole way through. And I think that's gonna take some getting used to. I mean, it feels good and natural, but it's gotta feel weird. That's like different for my muscles to be going constantly instead of like going hard 1 minute and then easier the next minute. So, but I'm almost done. I've got maybe 5 to 10 miles to go, and I feel pretty good, man. It's like, so I don't know if it's gonna be take me a while to get used to it or not, or maybe like the newness will wear off, but so far I like it. So they're not cheap, but I needed new chain rings anyway. And oh, by the way, I got them from Pro Bike Kit, which I've heard a lot of good things about, but I had a terrible experience with them. They shipped everything separately and it took forever, and the one thing I was waiting on that took the longest was the bottom bracket. It's just a BB30, 2 little bearings. So I don't know, like everything shows in stock, but it takes them forever to get in stock. It wasn't that it took so long to ship from England. The problem was that it took so long for them to actually get it, to ship it. So, I mean, I've heard a lot of good stuff about Pro Bike Kit, but I will not shop there again personally. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Yeah, another ride, baby. Man, this ride had a little bit of everything. I just had a guy just about run right into me. Looked right at me too. But yeah, I ran over a snake. I got shit on the head by a bird. I had a little meltdown because I thought I was going to crash. Just another day, another ride. You never know what's going to happen out here. But yeah, otherwise, good day. And I'll see you next time.